since and have not saw fit to put my name on my videos. I have clarified how to do that properly in the description there somewhere. You know how YouTube works. Um, in the hopes that they will buy a fucking clue. But we are talking about MAGA. It may require, copyright strikes and lawsuits to get their attention. By the way, I've done some work in law, copyright law. Just so you know. Hello. All of this replaces what's in my jacket pockets. All of this.
That is a nice setup.
Huh? It is.
That's a nice setup.
About $40 on Amazon for the vest. The pouch, which I normally would wear as a chest pouch, but with all of this, I kind of needed his. Okay, I screwed him the. That's the thing.
Got the stunt man.
Oh, cool. How's it working for you?
So it won't be here for like a week and a half.
Ah.
I got this floppy one that's working all right. I was not far from ice, so I figured I'd come down for a second.
Oh, I'm gonna see if flip. Did it flip? It put me upside down. Good grief! I had to turn in the wrong direction for how I normally do this. I'm like, oh, can I just flip it around and have it? No.
I'm running my phone upside down.
Well, yes, but I've already started streaming.
Oh.
And YouTube is dumb once you've actually started. Oh, good grief! I'm upside down now this direction.
Oh, you can't win.
YouTube, you suck. Oh, well, hello. There we go. You had to turn it the wrong orientation. I'm sorry for the get in there. I did say I was the worst streamer on YouTube. That was Nathan, Pretend Media, just stopping by and saying hello. So I'm running a little late. A fucking lot has happened today. Have you guys noticed? My chair. Mine is still in the wagon, which we have decided this is the taco truck. Sure, I get it situated. This wagon with all my crap in it is the taco truck. A dork. So anyway, like I said, a lot has happened today. Let me pull up a chair. I got half down here, and then I realized suddenly, crap, I forgot my battery, which is going to be important in about an hour. More importantly, I forgot the
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Richard.
I've not seen for almost 2 weeks in a row. I've not seen any of the mega dummies, yo.
I have, but mostly because I've been like borrowing my videos.
It's like last Friday, last couple weeks. I've not seen them at their usual corner they are at.
No, they've been saying it's not worth coming out here anymore. There's nothing here. The protest is over. Of course, like I said, they're all using my videos so they can show almost more than dates. Some of them.
Maybe I thought since Trump is losing momentum, they're starting to go under the woodwork. Yeah.
Oh no! For them, they know Trump is done. They do it for the grift. They've got a bunch of people who haven't figured it out yet, are willing to give them money if they continue to shill for Trump. So they've just discovered that we do a good job covering it. They can mute our audio, take our names off our content, which in my case, like Nate has been sending like copyright claims, and I told him he should be doing strikes if that's what he's going to do. But he's been sending like copyright claims to these guys. But my stuff is all Creative Commons Act music. They can use my stuff. All they have to do is leave my fucking name on it.
So got the question. So what I found, what I should know already is the more we yell at them and argue with them, they're getting feeding their streamer audience.
Yeah, they
That's
are.
the way it works. We're feeding their streamer when we yell at them,
Yeah. So I mean, I basically that is one of the reasons why I don't go down there. I don't harass them. I don't engage with them. They want to lure me out to engage with them on like Shitter and all the other places they post their social media bullshit that's all Trump owned anyway, or at least Trump very much affiliated. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I don't care.
Well, Trump is done in almost 3 years, He's gone.
I don't think Trump lives that long. I think the way his health is going, I don't think he lives that long. Okay, the problem with using this is anything other than a chest bag is the waterproof zipper. It's too tight. Too hard to do with no leverage. Anyway,
I guess Iran is still one of the big focal stories, right?
Iran is kind of the biggest story right now because Trump. I don't know if you do any sort of social media at all. Trump posted this morning, a civilization would be killed tonight. He was threatening to nuke the fuckers. Now then, of course, he did the Trump thing. 2 more weeks. I've decided to give them 2 more weeks, a deadline extension. He fucking tacoed on fucking Taco Tuesday.
So did he give him another deadline?
He gave him another deadline, 2 more weeks. They've got 2 weeks to meet his demands, or he will utterly bomb them back to hell. And then he's posting like fucking Allah Akbar and shit. And it's like,
And they didn't give him another 2 more weeks, right?
pretty much. Fuck ice! Anyway, I'm going to switch the view around because I don't shoot faces
So
over
if
here.
Trump did it anyway, would there be a lot of people in the street?
If Trump did it anyway,
Yeah.
if Trump nukes Iran, Putin is going to nuke Ukraine. China might nuke Taiwan. India and Pakistan might nuke each other. Israel will probably nuke anybody they don't like. We're going to have fucking World War III. And somebody's going to nuke us. I don't know who, but somebody. So if Trump does that, it is not. It is. Over 100 years ago now. Well, maybe less than 100. So yeah, less than 100. Geez, history. Nuclear weapons were invented during World War II. So 80 years ago now.
We used the first ever one
Yep.
in Japan.
We did. And 80 years ago, Albert Einstein said, I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought. World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones.
So if that happened, would there be protests the day after?
There's going to be protests tomorrow. I haven't looked at where. Maybe one of my chatters will tell me where in a minute.
So there's going to be protests tomorrow?
There's going to be protests tomorrow. I don't know if they'll be here or somewhere else. I have physical therapy tomorrow, so if I get out here tomorrow, it will be late. I wasn't planning to be out here, but I don't know.
So I don't want to happen. I would not put it past Trump doing it. That's how fucking crazy he is. He is off. He is a loose cannon off the rail.
He gave him 2 weeks, although he's been known to cut his deadline short before. So, and he negotiates by
Whether he does it in 2 weeks or later, I wouldn't be surprised if he does it because he is a loose cannon. He is off the rail.
I'll tell you, when this is over with, especially if he uses a nuclear weapon, there will be a new set of Nuremberg trials. I think we should hold them in Minneapolis. I think the people of Minneapolis deserve that.
Yeah.
I hope they will dedicate a building, the pretty good Center for Law and Justice,
Yeah.
for the Nuremberg trials. And I got to tell you, if a nuclear weapon is used, sentences for those responsible need to include a needle. That's how big of a deal this is. And people are like, oh, it's Trump, he won't do it. He fucking might. I'm not going to take that chance. And even the threat is an act of international terrorism. Doing it, hell, doing what he's already done
Okay,
is a war crime.
okay, I'm not all for the let Trump have a good swing.
I mean,
What I mean by a good swing,
I get what you mean by a good swing. You can't say it out loud.
what I
Your
mean?
ass will get arrested and sent to prison. There are certain things you cannot say in this country. That's one of them.
You know what I was saying? Like, if he does use that, instead of I said, let Trump have a good swing, that should be pretty easy to.
Okay, I'm going to flip the view around because people are chatting at me, and in order to actually see what they're saying, I have to do extreme close-up blind guy edition. Right. And nobody needs to be looking at that more than once. I'm sorry for the eye bleach you guys now need. Flip. There we go. Point you at the ice building. There we go. Okay, somebody spray painted a hammer and sickle on the ground over here. Once again, I will say I oppose the use of spray paint. If you want to use acrylic paint and just re-up it every couple of weeks, go for it. It'll last a lot longer than a couple of weeks right now because of it's the dry season. But acrylic paint is temporary. Spray paint is a bit of a problem. And, it's a bit more of a problem because we want to respect our neighbors in the building behind me. They put up with a fucking lot for us to be out here. And I mean, not all of them support us. Most of them do. But not all of them. But even among the supporters, they deserve to live in a nice building. And even the detractors, they live in low-income housing. And frankly, the people who decide whether or not they are following the rules for living in their building are Yavol themselves, a little bit, more than a little bit. So, let's be kind to our neighbors. All right, chat. The sun has gone down. The sunset is freaking beautiful. Check that out. The pinks, a little bit of purple over there. Some streaks off in the distance there from. Can I get it? Can I get it? I can. Yeah, I wish I could come out here and show you guys how wonderful Oregon looks, but man, it's. Heather Cox Richardson said that folks should take the night off, and they probably should. But honestly, I've gotten so little sleep the past 2 days, and really none today. I am running on caffeine alone. Shall set my mind in motion. All right. So we've got over 100 viewers now. I'm assuming that people are here who want to be here. If you appreciate this stream and that I come out here and do this, please click that like button. It helps people find my streams. Now that the number of people who can do so is unlocked, at this point, watch time and likes are what help this channel grow at this point. And Well, it's already, Richard already touched on it, but man, we got some fucking heavy topics tonight. The threat of nuclear war. Fucking hell. You know, the paints aren't great for Mother Earth, but I will say that I would rather see Ash's mural, kind of a you know, a mural celebrating the diversity of our country and remembering Alex Preddy and Renee Good. I would much rather that be out here on the ground and on the walls everywhere that there is paint. I would rather it be that than, you know, kill yourself, fuck ICE. I mean, I shout fuck ICE all the time. I'm not one of those people who's going to shout that people need to do violence to themselves or anyone else. I really would like to. I really would like to see people, you know, wake the fuck up. I don't think you're going to, not just like that. They are in a cult. People can self-deprogram from cults, but the fact is, to get somebody out of a cult requires deprogramming, which takes time, and ultimately it takes their willingness to be deprogrammed. And I don't have the patience. I certainly don't have the crayons to help deprogram these people right now. There's not enough of them to actually matter in an election. So my suggestion at this point is ignore them and hope they go away. Yes, the Discord that I was talking about, you can find me on Pretend Media's Discord. I don't have one of my own. I use it. I don't trust it. I don't want to run it. The only server I have on Discord is a small, tiny one for family and, well, adopted family. So, catching up on chat real quick. Yeah, lots of tacos today. Trump came out this morning, like I said, and basically promised to nuke Iran this evening. He made, you know, threats earlier that he was going to blow up bridges, power plants, water purification, literally civilian infrastructure. What he threatened was a war crime. The threat is an act of international terrorism. It's against U.S. law. It's against international law. He's already committed multiple war crimes, including the double tap, where you bomb a civilian target, like a school, which they could have said was, oops, that's a mistake. But then once they found out it was a school, they waited half an hour until first responders got there, and then they bombed it again. That is a war crime. And honestly, I sort of believe that there's one punishment that should exist for that. Headlights! I believe there's one punishment that should exist for that, and I don't know that the international community has the stones for it. So I discussed yesterday that I thought that Congress should offer Trump the opportunity to resign, to get him gone with the threat of impeachment. Today, I think the scumbag Republicans are all in. At least most of them. So, yeah, every single Republican in Congress tried for treason, for international terrorism, for war crimes. And I think there should be one punishment for some of those crimes. If whoever ends up holding the trial has the guts for it, we'll see. So y'all should know, if you're MAGA and you're all in on Trump, enough right-wing assholes now restream my content without providing, proper attribution. I may do something about that shortly if they don't stop stealing my content. All they have to do is keep my name and channel link on the content that they are using, and then they're not stealing it. They're actually using it legally. But they aren't doing that. They're just stealing it outright and profiting off of it. If you want to go rah Trump, do it there. You won't be doing it here. My mods have my full support. So piss them off at your own peril, because I don't really have rules so much as they be guidelines. And I back my mod, so don't fuck with them. Sorry, still reading chat, guys. Just catching up real quick. I sort of agree about people. Even if you've just experienced a suicide in your family, you won't support that kind of thing, and you will try to do whatever you can to help people who need help get it. And maybe some of them need help in more ways than one, but if they need help, they need help. I still love that pumpkin spice Nazi. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, Debbie, thank you. I did. I really appreciate it. Venmo, because they take their little cut, it's like weird. It's like, you received $14.56. So thank you for the $15 contribution. Yay, 40! I didn't see what it was before it pulled up. But yes, I did. Thank you so much, Debbie. I really appreciate it. I've added a note to the description that if you leave me a message on Venmo, please include your YouTube username so I can thank you. I may not be able to do it during the stream in question because I'm streaming from my notification device. It's a bit windy, so I'm going to put on a jacket. Hang on just 1 second. Vest I'm wearing now has everything that was in my pockets, every flag. I need to do some stuff to add the flag to it, but everything flags now in that fishing vest. Discord later. It's about $40. It's sizable to fit me, so it'll size to fit most anybody else. But yeah, I need to add some Velcro right across here so that I can use this thing. Use the flag on this instead of having it be attached to this jacket that I'm not going to be wearing for another 3 months probably. But this is Oregon. Welcome to wrong coat season. Whichever coat you bring, it's the wrong one. So anyway, hey Tom.
Looked like you wanted to say something. I do. I always want to say something.
Is Dallas still as Yavol as it was when I lived in Monmouth, which is probably also kind of the same direction? Y'all can say fuck in this channel. I don't care. You don't have to if you don't use that kind of language, but I mean, I do, and I don't care. And you just heard me not censor myself regarding unaliving. I have lost people to that, and I think I owe it to their memory not to make light of what happened to them. Using cutesy language to satisfy a fucking algorithm. I taught at an elementary school in Dallas. I don't know if there's more than one, but I taught there for a quarter while I was in grad school. It's a nice city, small city, and it was a nice school. The teacher was great. The kids were great. I miss it. If I were teaching in public school, hell, if I was teaching in private school, but certainly if I was teaching in public school, I couldn't go around saying fuck all the time, but certainly not on camera. But I would have been, especially if I'd ended up at any point teaching older students in like high school, I would probably have been the teacher who would have conveniently not ever heard when the kids used language that other people would write them up for, because frankly, I have never been the sort of person to think words themselves are so awful that they can't be said. You can use the most polite, flowery language in the world, and you can be worse with the intent of your words than you can be with using the language itself. You really can. There's a great clip of this where this woman says that there's this movie clip where a woman says, I cannot remember the movie now, but she describes another character as, I don't believe it's appropriate to use the word I would best describe her as outside of a kennel.
What's up, guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Thank you all for joining me for this live stream tonight. Please hit the like button and share this video anywhere you can on social media so it can be seen by as many people as possible. So I know I'm a little late to the Afroman defamation trial party, but I've been busy and I needed to cover this. I wanted to cover this. I've been listening to Afroman's greatest hits. If you don't know what I'm talking about and have been living under a rock, let me pull up the comment section here, the chat. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Afroman, if you don't know who Afroman is, he had that huge #1 hit of Because I Got High. You know, that was a #1 hit. I don't know any other songs by him except for the songs we're about to talk about right now against the Adams County Sheriff's Department in Ohio. But he's also gone on to make new songs. So the Adams County Sheriff's Office raided his home because apparently he was kidnapping people and narcotics, you know, selling narcotics and everything else. So they raided his home, broke down his door, broke his gate, stole money from him, turned off his camera, et cetera, traumatized his children. And he made songs like against, you know, satirical songs, exercising his First Amendment right. This has to be taught, I gotta say, this has to be taught in schools and at least law school, but I think every single school going forward. This is a part of history, and I think this is just hilarious, the whole trial. But he made songs like Randy Walters is a son of a bitch. Randy Walters is a Adams County Sheriff's Officer. Brian Newland is a flag. Some of these greatest hits, such as Lemon Pound Cake, right here, Free Speech, and Lick 'em Low Lisa, right over there. So I can't. So I can't play you these songs, but I'm gonna what I can do, because Afroman will copyright strike me, and I'm not trying to get in trouble. But you know, Afroman, if you watch these videos, anybody knows Afroman, I'd love to have him on. I'd love to listen to some music with him. But Lemon Pound Cake is definitely my favorite. That one, and Randy Walters is a son of a bitch. But Afroman is a legend for this. He is a legend. This is, I don't even know what else to say about it. Let's look at the videos.
He released multiple satirical music videos using his own.
Now remember, I'm going to sing for you. Okay. So I'm going to sing the parts because I can't show you the video. I'm going to sing it, but just don't criticize my singing. It is what it is. And at the end of this video, stay tuned to the very end. I have court tomorrow morning in Connecticut for the Brian Fahey situation, so stay tuned to the end.
Security camera footage of the incident that included images, you're seeing some of that here, of these officers.
Mama's lemon pound cake, it tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice of what? Of what? No. All right, that's enough. I love that song. So right here before you is Officer Lemon Pound Cake, Officer Pound Cake for short. And this trial, man, let's just watch.
You were called Officer Pound Cake by Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times.
You
You
were
received hundreds of pound cakes at work from different people.
He received hundreds of lemon pound cakes to his work. Can you imagine that? The police station just receiving hundreds of pound cakes. I can't, like, and how is that a bad thing? I mean, I like lemon pound cake too. I mean, it's pretty good dessert. I think it's pretty tasty, and you know, how is getting sent hundreds of pound cakes to your job? Like, I mean, I would love it for people to send me a bunch of desserts. I mean, I don't know, it's a big deal.
Okay. You would admit that you with the glasses walking by a lemon pound cake on the counter?
Yes. One of the things that really,
Look how
That you with the
okay, good.
You would admit that you with the glasses walking by a lemon pound cake on the counter?
yes, one of the things that really kind of
This is the thing that bothered him. One of the things that bothered him the most.
upset me. I was doing an investigation as a detective, and I had to go all the way up to eastern Ohio on the Pennsylvania border. And when I walked into the deputy's room up there to talk to them, they all knew me. Lemon pound cake, you know, it's everywhere.
He released
It is everywhere. And the crazy part is, ladies and gentlemen, they sued Afro Man, I assume for millions and millions of dollars. Spoiler alert, they lost. That's epic, right? But they sued him and they made it a whole big thing. I didn't know about Lemon Pound Cake before this, honestly. And they're so dumb. So that was Officer Lemon Pound Cake. Now let's get to my personal favorite of the trial, Randy Walters, Adams County Sheriff's Officer. This is him right here, Randy Walters. And the song, this is Randy Walters. And this, I'm going to sing the song for Randy Walters too. This is too great. Okay. Ready? Randy Walters is a son of a bitch. Ooh. That's why his wife ain't got filthy rich. This is the ultimate troll of law enforcement I've ever seen. And then for them to sue him, it's just hilarious.
So you're solely being painted in a false light due to Mr. Walters saying he had sex with your wife.
Mr. Walters does have sex with his wife. Mr. Foreman doesn't.
Good catch on that.
Yeah.
He thought that he was like, yeah, I got him there. Because, you know, the Afro Man's lawyer mistakenly said, you know, he's instead of saying Afro Man, which is he said that, you know, Mr. Walters, and he's like, I'm Mr. Walters. Mr. Walters does have sex with his wife. Afro Man is the one that doesn't. And he's like, good catch. And he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch that again. I think that's so funny. Filthy rich.
So you're solely being painted in a false light due to Mr. Walters saying he had sex with your wife.
Mr. Walters does have sex with his wife. Mr. Foreman doesn't.
Good catch on that.
Yeah.
So
listen, these cops got to be the dumbest cops on the planet. I got to tell you, they got to be the dumbest ones. This was hilarious. I really highly suggest you watch the entire trial. I did. Watch the entire trial. Watch all this Lemon Pound Cake. Again, my voice doesn't do it justice. Watch all of these. You know, why'd you break down? Why you turning off my cameras? Why'd you break my gate? All of these, the greatest hits of Afro Man, man. It is so hilarious. You know, I have two little children, and when they get old enough to understand what a lemon pound cake is and officers and stuff, I'm going to be teaching them about this. This is historical right here. This is great. Everybody should know this.
you're claiming that is the defamation statement is that he said he had sex with your wife.
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light.
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
Like, so we all know that's not true, that Mr. Foreman didn't have sex with your wife, right? I don't know.
We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
Wait, you don't know if your wife's cheating on you or not?
You want to go there?
Yeah, we want to go there, Officer Numbnuts. Yes, we want to go there.
No, I just want to ask that question because you said we don't know. I just
Been
need
with
the
that
answer.
woman since middle school.
I've been with that woman since middle school, but he doesn't know if she had sex with Afro Man.
Since middle school.
I know.
I would hope she wouldn't. But you know what? Once somebody puts it out there for their fun and entertainment, it's out there.
Listen, if my wife, if Afro Man made a song, please, Afro Man, don't do this. But if I raided Afro Man's house and I stole his money and I did all this, scared his kids, and I'd be okay with him making these diss tracks against me. But if he said in a track, if he said in one of these songs, he effed my wife, I would never. They were like, "That's not true, right?" I'm like, of course it's not true, because it's just not true. But he's like, I don't know.
And it's a problem.
So it's something we cannot verify the truth of? Is it a thing that can be verified, true or false?
Ask your client.
Ask your client. Why do we ask, dude? Listen, these officers, this whole department, they all deserved it. They're all crooked. There's chief police chiefs of neighboring departments that are related to some of the officers in this incident who've done sexual misconduct against children, theft. Everything Afro Man said was true, or is simply exaggerated, or it's obviously not true, right? No, I don't think anybody really believes. maybe this officer here, but I don't think anybody believes Afro Man had sex with this man's wife. Anyway, so the other thing that he said was, the other thing that Afro Man says, obviously he's like, Randy Walters, right? So Randy Walters is a son of a bitch. And then he talks about having sex with his wife. So one of the other things that he's saying is he's a son of a bitch, right? Now check this out. This is hilarious. Hilarious. I'm telling you.
When they call you a son of a bitch, that would be an opinion?
I'd say that would be an opinion.
Okay. Because there's no way we can prove whether you're a son of a bitch or not.
Yeah, she's been dead for years.
Sorry. I'm sorry about your mother.
Hold on. He said, did you guys catch that? Because
when they call you a son of a bitch, that would be an opinion?
I'd say that would be an opinion.
Okay. Because there's no way we can prove whether you're a son of a bitch or not.
Yeah,
there's no way we could prove you're a son of no. There's no way you could prove you're a son of a bitch. Nah, she's been dead for years. What?
Dead for years. Sorry. I'm sorry about your mother.
What is wrong with these people? Like, this is I can't even. There's no way to prove I'm a son of a bitch because she's been dead for years. Speaking about his mom. I mean, come on, dude. Like, this is horrible. This was a bad decision. They have to have regretted this. They have to have. So, and then look at Afro Man. So Afro Man, now we're going to watch Afro Man. Afro Man goes on there. Make sure you guys hit the like button, share this video anywhere you can. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen, really. It is great. I will teach my children and my children's children about this case, and this is going to be required watching for my entire lineage to learn. But and then Afro Man goes in like a boss, and look what Afro Man says.
They never should have came to my house in the first place. Fact. If they hadn't came to my house, they wouldn't have put themselves on the video camera and in my music career. All of this is their fact. All of this is their fault. And they have the audacity to sue me. These people.
That is true. They raided his house, scared his children, stole his money, never charged him with any crime, broke his door, broke his gate, turned off his cameras. They did so much wrong. The Adams County Sheriff's officers and all these officers, all these, Randy Walters and Officer Lemon Poundcake, they violated this man. And then when he went to sue them, and his case was dismissed. So, he started making songs and they have the nerve to sue him for defamation. I'm just happy it was recorded for the world to see.
Me. These people and you are the predators and the victim at the same time.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech. After they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
One more time.
My bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them. Fact.
Fact. So that's how I feel about putting my LED billboard truck in front of law enforcement officers' homes or mayor's homes or whatever, district attorneys, because it's like they're always the law enforcement officers or the district attorney who maliciously prosecuted me, put me in a jail cell, but I'm supposed to feel bad about putting a billboard truck and, exercising my First Amendment right to put a billboard truck in front of your house. Like, really? It's ridiculous. And this is the close. So during the closing statements, I'm wrapping it up now, but during the closing statements, the plaintiffs, the officer's attorney, said this.
Circumstances.
Hold on, wait.
My opinion, I fucked his wife doggy style. He said it like they were facts.
In all circumstances.
He said he didn't say like
facts.
Opinion. He didn't.
My opinion, I fucked his wife doggy style. He said it like they were facts.
He said he didn't say it like an opinion. He didn't say it like, oh man, this is like can't be real life. I saw this whole thing unfold, and I'm like, I gotta talk about this on my channel. This is a huge First Amendment case. Obviously, Afro Man won. You're about to see right now, he won. The judge, though, can you believe that the judge, even though the judge was biased from the very beginning? He's one of these judges that backs the blue, bootlicking judge, because he's part of the system. That's what people need to understand. The judge is part of this whole system, the corrupt criminal injustice system, right? So he sees these cops, he sees the district attorney. They're all friends. They're on the same team or whatever. So that's how they see it anyway. So he was very biased, and thankfully that this was a jury trial and the jury said that there was no defamation here and Afro Man won. But can you believe that this judge needs to be investigated, and nobody's talking about this enough? Thanks, Billy the Kidster. Thanks, man. Appreciate the super chat, brother. Thank you so much. I had something to say, but I can't stop laughing. Yeah, Billy, it is funny. It's so funny. And thanks for the 10 gifted Long Island Audit memberships, brother. Appreciate you, man. You are a valuable service to this mission, man. So I forgot what I was saying now, but this judge needs to be investigated, right? Because, and then at the end of this, he ends up making Afro Man pay half of the attorney's fees. Like, what? How is that justice? But again,
all circumstances, the jury finds in favor of the defendant. No plaintiff verdict prevailed. So the matter will be concluded with defense verdicts. Thank you, Mr. Klingler. Thank you, Mr. Osborne. Thank you to the court staff and the Sheriff's Department.
Look at just look at his suit, man. Oh, so I'm gonna have trial. I gotta ask Afro Man where he got his suit. I'm going to be, so I have court tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a second. I have court tomorrow for the Brian Fahey where he spit in my face and I was the one charged with felony voyeurism and all these crazy charges. Well, I still have a criminal trespassing charge pending and I have court tomorrow. I'm going to go live tomorrow from the courthouse. So make sure you have notifications turned on, you're subscribed and everything else. But, because it should be interesting. But I would love to show up to court with this similar type of suit that Afro Man has on.
For security in the building. And we'll go ahead and stand in adjournment.
And then after the court, this is after the court case, ready?
We did it, America! Yeah, we did it! Freedom of speech, right on!
Oh man, we did it, America. Freedom of speech, right on. It's really got to be taught in schools. It really got to. I know I'm going to teach it. Jennifer, I'm like, hey, you got to teach your kid. You got to teach your kid's kid about the Afro Man versus the or deputies, I guess, the deputy sheriffs versus Afro Man and the defamation. It was yeah, I don't know where I get a suit like that from. I got to get the Afro Man personally tailored suit. The trial should be coming up. Now let's talk about my Brian Fahey trial. Remember, he spit in my face for me knocking on his door, put the billboard truck in front of his house. And apparently, even though there was no signage, I left immediately. It's all on video. I was originally charged with felony voyeurism, breach of the peace, and criminal trespassing. All of those charges I was originally charged with were dismissed, and then they substituted just one charge of criminal trespassing in the third degree. So I have that coming up. I've already paid my attorney. I've paid my cameraman because my unfortunate cameraman has been, dealing with this too. I paid for his. Thank you guys for all the donations and support. But tomorrow I'm going to have some breaking news. I'm not going to tell you guys today because I still have to talk to my attorney, but it should be scheduled for trial tomorrow, or there's definitely going to be a trial sometime this year, and already news outlets have gotten permission to record it. So it's going to be recorded and it's going to be featured on this channel. The entire trial of, the state of Connecticut v. Sean Paul Reyes, and where Brian Fahey is going to be testifying. The Groton Police Department is going to be testifying. I believe my cameraman is going to be taking an accelerated rehabilitation, to where it's the same thing that Brian Fahey took for his criminal charges, and he could still sue. So there was some new precedent, Supreme Court precedent, or I believe a Second Circuit precedent, that said that even though he takes an AR, an accelerated rehabilitation, because he didn't plead guilty to anything or anything like that, or was punished in any way, he could still sue for constitutional rights violation. So he's going to go that route. He's tired of going back and forth to court. I don't blame him. He's not a First Amendment auditor. He's not an activist. He doesn't have a YouTube channel. So I just feel bad for him. But I'm going to be helping him get an attorney so he could file a lawsuit as well, because he could still do that and it won't be on his record or anything like that. An interesting fact about the Groton. Remember, I went back to the Groton Police Department to ask him about the internal affairs report. 8 months later, they technically, so the Groton Police Department is not even investigating this case. I was sent an email by a law firm in Connecticut saying that the town of Groton hired an independent outside law firm to investigate this matter, and do an investigation, independent investigation. I don't know how independent it's going to be, because they're paying them, so they are their client. But apparently they're supposed to be doing some independent investigation in Groton, where the Groton Police Department's not even investigating this matter. So I guess that's good, right? And they said that they want to sit down and talk to me, so I will be speaking to them. Appreciate the super chat, man. Gotta love the videos Afro Man made. Funny as hell. Funny as all get out. Yes. Listen, I've been singing the Lemon Pound Cake song for weeks now. I really have. It has been something that has just made me so happy. It is. If I had the talent to create songs, maybe I could, do one. Maybe I could use like AI or something to I'll make one about Fahey or something, or Patrick Psycho Rider or something like that, right? Something like that. But it's Little Brian. The anti-freedom channels are predicting LIA loses against Fahey. They will be eating shit if he is cleared. Oh, listen, man. There's no way I'm losing. I didn't trespass. There weren't any signs. It doesn't take a legal scholar, and you'll understand why tomorrow, to represent me in this case. I left immediately, continuously. There weren't any signs. I didn't break the law. Everybody has a right to knock on somebody else's door. You just don't have a right to stay there, and I didn't. You definitely don't have a right to spit in someone's face or pull a gun on them. Especially when you know they're not a threat to you. It doesn't make any sense. We are all on Afro Man's side. I bet a lot of us didn't clean our rooms because we got lemon pound cake. He wants to put down his Glock. Lemon pound cake. I'm just looking at the chat, guys. So yeah, I'm going to be going live tomorrow outside of the courthouse. I got to take a ferry all the way across to Bridgeport. That's an hour, and then drive 2 additional hours to get to the Danielson Superior Court in Connecticut, where nothing really is going to happen. Actually, there is going to be some interesting things happening tomorrow, but I can't talk about that yet. The DA is prolonging this to cause monetary harm to you, Sean, but he's not really, because I have the support of the people. I have Billy the Kidster. I have so many other people that have supported me monetarily and made donations that I've already paid my attorneys. I paid my cameraman's attorneys. It's just costing me, some time in a hotel and stuff. It's not a big deal. But I'm going to definitely, I definitely am going to be fighting that case to the end. Hopefully my cameraman gets the accelerated rehabilitation and gets those charges dismissed, and he can move on with his life. And hopefully I get the trial and I get to confront my accuser. I can't believe my accuser is Brian Fahey. How am I going to trial and he's my accuser? I don't think it's ever going to go to trial. They're saying their posture is yeah, we're going to take this all the way to trial. But I think as soon as I do what I do tomorrow. And remember, stay tuned. Tomorrow, probably like I would say 12 o'clock-ish Eastern Standard Time, I'll be going live. So make sure you subscribe and have notifications turned on. The court is at like 10. So either between like 11 and 12, I'm going to be going live outside of the courthouse, and I'm going to have big news. And hopefully a trial date. I doubt it. They take these things take forever, but hopefully a trial date. And can you imagine the trial being recorded for transparency everywhere, and you get to see Brian Fahey get up on the stand and say whatever? Like, I don't understand. What is their logic? Is their logic that I didn't continuously leave the property, or I didn't, like, he spat in my face, I left. Even after he spat in my face, I continued to leave. You know, I left the entire time. The law enforcement officers, the Groton Police Department, found no trespassing signs under the brush in the woods. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. But the other Fahey, what's his name? John Fahey, no relation, the state's attorney, is going to, what he did by spitting in your face was illegal. Anything else in the yard is fair game. Head on a swivel, Burkutts, vindictive little people. Let's see here. Anyways, guys, listen. Not lemon pound cake again. Lemon pound cake. There's so many good ones. I wish I could like we could like listen to them together because they're so great. But there's so many good ones. There's lemon pound cake. There's Randy Walters is a son of a bitch. Ooh. I wish I had like the Afro Man voice. That's why his wife ain't got filthy rich. Let me see. I don't know all the lyrics to Lemon Pound Cake. The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break. They found no kidnapping victims, just some lemon pound cake. Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice of what? Of what? All right, I'm done now. I love it. I just love it. I love it, dude. I love it, dude. I love it. Listen, you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun sometimes. It's great. You gotta have fun. I love lemon pound cake. It's just great. So tomorrow, going live. This Sunday, 10 a.m., I have a special video. For those of you still watching live, 1,500 of you, you know, we usually get more, but, you know, for the people that are here loyal, let me see. I'm going to show you guys. So I'm working on the thumbnail right now. This is a sneak peek of the thumbnail from my Sunday at 10 a.m. video. Let's see. Can any of you guess where this is at? Oh. Can any of you guess where that's at? Ooh, almost fell. Where is that? Let me see if you can guess. Where was I? But no, it is a great video. It's a great video coming out this Sunday. I'm already working on it. So make sure you watch that one. You got to like, share, everything with that. You have to. It's a good one. Miami. Yes, you got it. Miami it is. Hold on, let me pull it up on my computer so you guys can actually see it. Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. Let me pull it up right now. Share screen, window, image, boom. So I still have to like put like the text and everything, but these are all the officers involved. It was but where in Miami? Where in Miami was I? Sean is handsome and can sing. I appreciate that. I can't. I wish I could sing. I would start like a music career. Are you following the Brian Littrell cases? No, send me an email. Sean, I've had these songs stuck in my head too. I know. I'm just driving down the street. Lemon pound cake. He wants to put down South Beach. Yes, South Beach. Yes, Tommy V. Yes. South Beach, Miami. And these cops were crazy. This is going to be a banger of a video. They got educated, and I'm doing more of these videos where like I do I'm asking people questions about their rights and things like that. And while I was doing that, I was asking these girls questions. These cops came out of nowhere, so it was crazy. But that's a little sneak peek for you guys that stood for this whole live stream. You sound like Afro Man when you do that, honestly. Lemon pound cake. I love it. This guy was my favorite. We have to.
So you're solely.
We have to watch this one again. It's like 1 minute. Just hang in there for me. We only have 1,400 of us in here. Randy Walters is a son of a bitch. Ooh, that's why his wife and got filthy rich.
So you're solely being painted in a false light due to Mr. Walters saying he had sex with your wife.
Mr. Walters does have sex with his wife. Mr. Foreman doesn't.
Good catch on that.
Yeah.
So you're claiming that is the defamation statement is that he said he had sex with your wife.
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light.
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
Wait, you don't know if your wife's cheating on you or not?
You want to go there?
No, I just want to ask that question because you said we don't know.
I've been with that woman since middle school.
I know.
I would hope she wouldn't. But you know what? Once somebody puts it out there for their fun and entertainment, it's out there. And it's a problem.
And now it's out there. And listen, it is so crazy. These people, they're so dumb. Now it's out there like 1,000,000 times more. It's like it's all over the internet. It's living forever.
It's something we cannot verify the truth of. Is it a thing that can be verified, true or false?
Ask your client.
Oh my goodness. We ask your wife, dude.
And when they call you a son of a bitch, that would be an opinion.
I'd assume that would be an opinion.
Okay.
Definitely an opinion.
Because there's no way we can prove whether you're a son of a bitch or not.
Yeah, she's been dead for years.
I'm sorry about your love.
Did you hear him?
I'd assume that would be an opinion.
Okay. Because there's no way we can prove whether you're a son of a bitch or not.
Yeah, she's been dead for years.
I'm sorry.
She's been dead for years. Oh my goodness. Afro Man. We're gonna get out of here and we're gonna leave on
first
Afro
place.
Man's speech here. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching this live stream.
Thank you, Mr. Klingler. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, folks. Hope you had a good lunch break. So this case is about intentional lies that hurt people. It's not about freedom of speech. Lies that hurt people, as Judge Hines said, that's what defamation is. That's the definition of defamation. And when a person publishes things that are untrue about somebody on the internet, and it injures those people, then that person who published that is responsible for the damages that resulted. Now, let me tell you the story of this case. Mr. Joseph Foreman, stage name Afro Man, is a rapper, hip hop artist, songwriter. He's quite famous among some folks. He has a big fan base. He makes money producing music and selling merchandise. He travels around doing live shows. He lives here in Hamilton County. His former wife lives here and his children live here. But he often travels, he's often gone on his road performances. Now, back in 2022, 2023, Mr. Foreman began posting music videos about several Adams County deputy sheriffs. At first, he called them thieves. He said they stole $400 from him. Lots of videos, lots of songs. I think some of you probably heard them. He posted songs that alleged theft by these deputies on the internet that was seen at least 12 million times. Then he posted other things about these deputy sheriffs. He posted that Detective Brian Newland is a pedophile. He posted that Brian Newland likes to fondle little boys. He took special interest in targeting the one female deputy sheriff in the department, Lieutenant Lisa Phillips. He posted that Lisa Phillips likes to have sex with women. And in fact, Lisa Phillips isn't really a woman at all. She's got a penis instead of a vagina. That's what he posted about her. That's not all. She's had sex with my former wife. And a word I don't like to use, but you're going to have to hear it because it's all over the place. She eats pussy all the time. That's what she likes to do. Videos, posts, all over the place. Her daughter came home from school in tears because of what the kids were saying. All of these posts, Mr. Foreman knew they were untrue. And that's the actual malice that you heard about. He doesn't have to hate people. He doesn't have to anything else. If he knows they weren't true, that's actual malice. For public officials, he can't do that, and he did. Now, these deputies asked the defendant years ago to stop these posts, to take them down. He didn't. He ramped them up. Freedom of speech. I can say what I want. Worse and worse. You'll see what they are before the trial's over. Now, I'm going to ask you to come back with me to the summer of 2022. Adams County, here in West Union, here in this courthouse, the sheriff's office downstairs. There's a group of deputy sheriffs, several of them. A lot of them were raised here in Adams County, lived almost all their lives here. A lot of them have had their whole law enforcement careers here in Adams County. Some of them left Adams County for a while, but came back home here to be with the people that they know and know them. Some of them could have gone to the city, to Cincinnati or Columbus or somewhere else and made more money, but they stayed here in Adams County to be law enforcement officers, deputy sheriffs. They have wives, spouses, husbands, children, go to Adams County schools. This is where their lives are. 7 of those deputy sheriffs are here today. There's Randy Walters there on the left, Mike Eastep beside him, Lisa Phillips beside him, Sean Grooms beside him, Justin Cooley beside him, Detective Brian Newland beside him, and Sean Cooley, Justin's father, beside him. What brought them together was some information that Brian Newland came across in the summer of 2022. Some information that caused him to have to do something. So he typed up a search warrant and he took it to a local judge. The local judge looked at it, approved it, signed the search warrant, and Detective Newland started gathering deputy sheriffs to help execute this search warrant. And it was a search of defendant Foreman's property out on Russellville Road here in Adams County. Detective Newland will tell you that any search like this is potentially dangerous, so you like to have as many people as you can. The deputies had guns, of course. A couple of them had rifles, which is normal protocol in a situation like this. And there were about 10 of them altogether who were gathered to execute this search warrant in August of 2022. And these 7 were some of those deputies. The evidence is going to show that they approached, with evidence will show, first of all, none of these deputies had any idea when they woke up that morning that they were going to be executing a search warrant. None of them had any idea that by doing their duties that day, their lives would be turned upside down. That evening, they approached the premises, spread out the way they had it planned. They knocked on the door, no answer. Tried the doors were locked, doors were secured. They ended up gaining entry with a battering ram, had to knock the door down. Again, that's procedure that happens in executing warrants when that's the way you need to get in. Nobody was home. Nobody was home. Mr. Foreman wasn't home. He was away in Chicago doing a show. The deputies searched the house. They found a small amount of marijuana. They found a significant amount of cash. They seized the marijuana. They seized the cash. That's what they do. And that was pretty much it. No evidence of a major crime was found. And so what happened was, after a while, the local sheriff ordered that decided there's not going to be any charges filed here, and so he ordered the cash to be returned. It was over $4,000 total cash found in some of Mr. Foreman's clothing and another place in his house. Shortly after the cash was returned to Mr. Foreman, he began claiming on the internet and every place he could that the sheriff's deputies had stolen $400 from his money, hadn't returned it. You're going to hear the evidence about that, and we're going to demonstrate to you that that's not true and that he knew it wasn't true. There was an independent investigation done by Claremont County, but that didn't keep him from continuing to declare that Brian Newland in particular and the rest of these deputies are thieves. Okay, that's just the beginning of it. Then he went beyond calling these deputies thieves. As I've indicated to you, he called Brian Newland a pedophile. Not called him, he posted it, published it all over the internet in various posts. He found a photo of Detective Newland from a Shop with a Cop event that Mr. Newland attended with little kids, disadvantaged kids, kids in the community, shop with a cop, get them to know law enforcement. Mr. Foreman found a photo of Brian Newland holding one of these children that he worked with. And Mr. Foreman blocked out the face and put a smiley face on it and posted this picture of Brian Newland, and it says, Brian Newland is a pedophile. Watch your kids around this man. He likes to fondle little boys' testicles. Posted it all over the internet, not once, not twice, many, many times, seen thousands of times by people. People in the community started making comments to Detective Newland. His daughter came home from school crying because some kids had called their dad a pedophile. He used to coach cross-country teams. Some of the kids on his cross-country team started calling him a thief and a pedophile. He'll testify, he'll tell you that his daughters used to have kids over all the time. They like to hang out at his house and do things. After all this started, that stopped happening. Like kids didn't come over. Finally, Detective Newland felt like he couldn't continue to work in Adams County anymore. Adams County was his dream job. He started here as a deputy, worked his way up to detective. This is where he wanted to spend his career, but things soured out. He couldn't stand working here anymore. He resigned his job from the Adams County Sheriff's Department and went to Cincinnati and now works for the Norwood Police Department. He commutes, drives every day because he felt like he can't work here anymore. Now, Mr. Foreman, as I indicated a moment ago, saved his most severe attacks for Lisa Phillips. Lisa Phillips worked as a resource officer in the Adams County schools for 18 years. She used to greet the children, including Mr. Foreman's children, when they were dropped off at school in the morning. Said hello to them, made them feel welcome. Mr. Foreman posted that Lisa Phillips likes to have sex with other women. He used other words. She ate my ex-wife just like pizza. Pussy, 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 eating, blah, 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 over and over, thousands of times on the internet. People saw it, people laughed, people from out of state, but people here in Adams County would sometimes yell at her when they saw her. Hey, Lisa Lick'em Low
and you get them posting animal cruelty, because that's just how they roll. Just like Dear Leader. So fuck them, fuck Trump. I ain't got the patience to deal with that shit, so not setting up a matrix either. But that's what I would set up. Not a Discord. You can moderate a matrix space. And maybe I might, you know, if I decide I want to do it, I might ask some folks who I know do it for the LibreWolf browser. And that's quite a bit of running lights there. Tow truck. I don't know if you caught that or not. I wasn't looking at the screen. I was looking at the tow truck. I believe when you first join the Pretend Media Discord, all you can see is the welcome screen until Bree notices that you're there. Bree does the management of Discord for Nate. All right, I'm going to go and do that thing I was promising, where I show off the wonderful, wonderful artwork on the sidewalk. Hang on, I have to adjust a couple of settings. You're in the wrong orientation. Yes, I am. Because I am turning. I have to torque down all the knobs, and I still haven't done it. I have to torque all the knobs tight because of what I'm doing here, which is I'm going to be am I in the wrong direction? Yes, I am. Well, then why was it getting looser when I was tightening it down? All right. The albino might have broken his tripod. No, there we go. Okay. Let's check out some sidewalk. Okay, guys, I have to disconnect from. Okay, guys, that was a phone call from my fiance. There's a bit of a family emergency. That was a phone call from my fiance. There's a bit of a family emergency. She needs some help. So I am going to have to end the stream, go home and take care of her. That is why I am. Yeah, no, she called me in the middle of a live stream. It's kind of important. So I'm going to cut this off kind of early and head for home. So y'all take care. Have another taco. I will I will see what I'm going to do for the rest of the week. I'll be out here Friday for sure. If not sooner. So we'll see. Normally I take the next 2 days off, but good God, I have no idea what the hell is going to happen in the next 24 hours. And I do have my PT appointment, so we will see if I can do something with some of that. Hey, Ethan. I have to run. Bit of a family emergency. Have a good night. Okay, car's coming. I will wait for them. So, anyway, guys, you take care. I am Joseph. Have another taco. I'll see you Friday for sure. Friday for sure. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, take care, guys. Have a good night.
Button early on, guys. I'd appreciate it. It does help out the channel and boost the live stream early on. You want me to sing you a song? No way. Ray K's in here early 2 nights in a row. It's a miracle. Yeah, we're in Northridge right now. What song y'all want, chat? What song y'all want, chat? Hey, Half Pint, check out the spammer, please. I can't do it right now. Thank you. I'm sure you're going to do it anyways, but I approve this message. Look at the Soraya. That's one of the buildings at Cal State Northridge. It's like their concert hall. Which?
It's gonna rain, Josiah, because I came in early. Watch out. Everyone join
Huh?
me and please smash the like button.
I don't like the rain.
I Bismillah 9165. I remember to smash the like.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Anna. Boom, like that. Have fun handling business, guys. Please don't spam the chat. Like, go spam the chat, but like, you know what I mean. Make sure your thing makes sense. It's supposed to rain Saturday and Sunday. Okay, no song. All right, I'm not gonna sing tonight. Wait, I'm gonna play that. We're gonna do the lazy song. Today, I swear I'm not doing anything. Yep.
Popping. It is 11:07 p.m. and I'll be listening because I have to go to work in the AM. Yes, do the lazy song. Hi, Ms.
That was the lazy song. I already did it. All done.
There is always action going down on Plummer Street.
We're by Plum there, bro. We just passed it. Well, I only could sing. I sing really well, so they might copyright me because I kind of sound like him. But Today I don't feel like doing anything.
Been chilling for
Ba-da-da,
the
ba-da-da.
last 2 weeks. They violated the
I just
ceasefire.
wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking.
But overall,
my
pretty
phone.
good. All 600 of you.
Yeah, guys, we're supposed to see gas drop. Maybe the gas per barrel did go down, so hopefully we have some relief for these next 2 weeks of peace and negotiations. I was low key in a little bit of a pickle today when I seen that message come across my social media. Let's not talk too much about it, but I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna have a job for the next forever, actually, because when stuff like that happens, no news, and then that's all the news is. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing great tonight. I'm feeling great. We're probably gonna skip Starbucks. I am going in a little early tonight. Well, not for stream, but work purposes. I am gonna go in a little early tonight, so I don't want to be caffeinated and struggle flopping like a fish in my bed.
Yeah, I won't believe that story till I actually see the ceasefire.
True story. You want me to go show you?
Trying to get
I'll go.
live LOL.
I'll go do a live over there, chat.
Ha 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 ha. LOL pine.
Honda Accord or Civic.
Hello, half kind. Gas prices here are $2.89 for regular. That is.
Where's that at? Can I go visit?
Kevin Yo.
Where's that at? $2.89 for regular? I'm not even paying that for $8.85 right now.
Ray K, you know what I am about to say, Solomeo. Ha 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 ha. Face turn is never nice. What city are you in? Lone Star, God bless you. The peace continue, peace. Dog do it, Justice Wingfield. Pint you read the best.
Man, I love how you guys your badges look for the members. They're so fire. Guys, we forgot to give away 5 memberships last night. We'll do that tonight for sure. When we get to staging.
With hearts. Muskogee, Oklahoma. Shiroma Caro Nadisa makes sense PLC. They have pint. What are you paying where you at in Arkansas? I am at like 3 4 John, that's 481.369. You did do it last night when we got to 400.
Did I did? Oh, I did. Never mind. Okay, never mind. I'm slow. Thank you. I like chat. I'm not giving away no memberships.
Welcome everyone. Hit the thumbs up on your way. And Josiah is a breaking news journalist reporting from the Valley of Los Angeles, California tonight. Enjoy the stream. Earlier there was a call on Rinaldi Tampa. It was a 415. I am thinking Southgate has more activity right now. IDK. Are you in Los Angeles or Bakersfield tonight?
We're in the Valley of Los Angeles. Guys, we've been in South LA for, I don't know, like a month now. And we've had like
cheapest price for
no
regular
calls.
here in Salem,
So
Oregon that I have found is $4.69 a gallon.
I'm gonna try out the balance
I
tonight.
like everyone joining in. For sure, pine. Oxidal 20, yes, Southgate always has action.
There was a 187 last night, but it was a secret one. They didn't broadcast it. Well, I didn't hear it on Southgate.
Apparently there was another massive fire in LA last night.
Yeah, that thing was insane.
Higher chance in the San Fernando Valley. I am like hearing sirens far away. Carrie, I was in Salem before I went.
That fire in Ontario was insane. It was a 1.2 million square foot paper warehouse. So they had like toilet paper, tissue paper, Kleenex, and they're suspecting it's arson. They have someone in custody. of interest, an employee, and sounds like me. And yeah, firefighters arrived on scene. The first engine within 8 minutes. Attempted to put the blaze out. The fire was being suppressed by the fire sprinkler system, but then out of nowhere, they just had a big eruption of flames, which forced the Ontario Fire Department to evacuate and retreat and go defensive on that warehouse. And within minutes, that thing was fully involved in flames. I believe the video is on the Key News Network YouTube channel. I can link that when we get to staging, guys. If you'd like to see my coworker's video, he was there. And I think he got a sweep.
There is like cops requesting backup near my neighborhood. Josiah, you know way too much about this fire. Now people don't take them and steal catalytic converters. They come and drain your gas tank. They make more money that way. Hello, never police.
Not police.
The fire was huge.
Yeah, because it's one of it's a historic fire. It's one of the largest fires in the U.S. to have occurred in terms of a warehouse. But yeah, we were listening to it. We were all jealous that we couldn't be there. So. I'm not hearing anything on the radios in terms of the backup. It might be completed already.
No further. Win for president. Josiah is not.
500 hours. I can go up.
Here, 3 of the U.S. toilet paper was at 5 he built it. No chases or perimeter until all games finishes. Greetings, people. BRB need more coffee.
Sounds good, Kevin. Someone loves you.
Pig Farmer 10 PPL gonna panic by like 2020. Hi, Papa Mike.
Oh, my first water of the day.
8,888 pounds, 1 million square feet. Papa Mike 8,888, how are you now? HP.
HP, Papa Mike?
I am thinking almost near the entrance
to
downtown LA in Southgate. Ray K. There is Pine. Ray K 5,274. Have you ever been to Rock Coffee?
Oh, look at the Chippy right there. He's playing hide and go seek. Come get me. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Try. If we get pulled, I'm just kidding. Let me shut up. Just say I know all the secrets to get away.
At least I can get a DUI watching you drive.
Whoa, is that the new method?
37. Josiah, if you get pulled over, just take off.
No. I would never do that.
50-50 chance of a Priscilla Hager on 10. Want to help Josiah with their spice coffee milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. Okay, donate via Cash App, PayPal, or here HTTPS link to equality of a black blue heart. We are viewer-funded, so donations are always appreciated.
I know. That's why I shut up. I am going to obey all traffic laws for the night. Kevin's back.
Little Tokyo. My neighbor is still having an ongoing affair with his pet salamander behind his wife back. What do? I need to go back.
Ask if you could join. No. I missed the radios.
Ty, Kevin, R, and Justice.
10057 Pettit Avenue. I need Devonshire Supervisor respond to 17849 for mental illness. Must identify.
Ty Ray K.
Let's open a box. So I want to hear their calls.
1750 Ref.
Kevin or 8037, there better be.
1782, Roger.
Any of y'all had any tacos tonight? All 800 of you.
Oh, is that 'cause I'm
please
Mexican,
press
Justice?
the like if you gonna watch the live. Josiah, you need to teach your reader slang mayo. We're welcome.
I wish I could train it, man. I gotta teach that thing a lot. It says half pint instead of half pint.
043 Hesperia.
Wow, we got 600 peepees in here. Wait, oh my gosh. No, we're gonna get clipped. 600 peeps in here. Oh my gosh.
No BC, it's Taco Tuesday.
Nah, he said it because I was brown. I respect it.
OMG. Ha Josiah. No tacos made.
Oxnard and Matilda.
OMG.
You guys did not hear that. Please stop. Oh, I'm out of it today. I didn't get my nap, guys.
That was hilarious.
Just for that, we're gonna keep on driving. Burn more gas. Damn. I didn't think we were gonna stop for a
That was
second.
hilarious, Josiah. Oh, I clicked it. Take us to Burbank, Vineland. LMFAO. I thought I was already a member. What happened?
Oh no! Oh, I think you might have got it gifted. I don't know. What's up, Zach? Hello.
On foot. Oh, wearing a blue t-shirt, jeans, and a Nike shoe. Now sitting on the
W gifted. Thank you. WWWs. New mems. 20 new members. Hello.
Zach Coleman, thank you for gifting memberships and helping Congratulations to all the new members. Welcome, new members. You look fantastic.
Guys, go check out Code 20. We won a little bit. Thank you, sir. I'm not going to be out too late. Mr. 536 is here in the valley. I got to be up early, so I'm just going to stream real quick and then go sleepies. The semester's ending, and I got to make sure I graduate. And because I'm going for it. This car takes a lot of gas. But anyways. I posted it. I posted the demo video. It's on my channel. I told them to comment. I couldn't play it during the live stream because it did get demonetized. I'm dead. That's funny. It did get demonetized. So I'm fine with that on my main channel, but I can't have my streams get demonetized. So, but we're gonna also, if Half Pint, if you can link it in there for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, and you guys comment what you think. But everybody was ecstatic about it. They really loved it. Thank you, Half Pint.
Oh, right on, Shane. It'd be cool to play during your LA.
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
I think Austin has a pretty expensive music license. But I'm gonna see what I can do. If there's a way I can do it with a cheaper license and just download the song for the month. We'll see. But yeah, I do think it'd be cool, especially in the beginning of the streams. Sounds good, sir. Thank you. We appreciate you.
A black t-shirt, gray leggings. The subject is now walking back southbound on Hesperia towards Lawrence. The PR is near the subject.
Oh no, I forget Van Nuys Boulevard has so much freaking traffic or construction. You guys like how I'm rolling to the red light? How am I getting 30 miles per gallon rolling, bro? I'm not even touching anything. What? I think I should be getting 100. If I'm not touching the gas, I'm just rolling. It shouldn't. Hey Lori, hey Joan, hey Kevin.
Everyone who has already watched it, please tell Zach what you think about it. I heard there was a fire at a mansion in Beverly Hills. Josiah sounds like it is time for a children.
A what? A tune-up. Oh, bummer.
2 large possible German Shepherds. The last announced back towards Roscoe. They attempted to bite the CR.
Yeah, I'm gonna do I think I'm just gonna do spark plugs. Everything else has been fine. Jason recommended just doing the spark plugs until I start having issues. No need to really touch them, but I don't know. We'll see. Like the fuel injectors and boots, I was gonna do as well, but probably just spark plugs. I just hit 100,000, 2,000 miles ago, so I definitely want to do spark plugs.
It sucks when you fill up full and don't get the full range for your car. That's for sure. Just to see
Yo, chat is popping tonight. Y'all keep that same energy. Zach, if you're still watching, if you could send me the spark plugs. I couldn't find Motorcraft ones on Rock Auto. All right, bet.
13078 Carl Street.
Because I seen the Iridium ones and I think Platinum, but they weren't Motorcraft. They were a third party. Appreciate you, dog. Always hooking it up.
Firefighters were battling a massive fire.
I'll go to Sherman Way and then back. Man, I need a pursuit. That'd be fire.
On to Panty 24. Hello guys, hand pink waiting.
498. Vehicle version of debris 1182.
You actually use the ruthenium or whatever for the 3 iridium, which is fine from NGK.
Okay, perfect. I didn't know if NGK was the right ones. Nice. Yeah, I think I have the 3.5. What's 3 points? Oh, mine's 3.7. Mine's 3.7 TIVCT V6.
Justice Wingfield.
What does that mean? I am oblivious to cars.
587 with 1126.
But yeah, I seen the NGK ones. That's I was wondering if those were the right ones. Perfect. I'll order those tonight. Damn, that truck sounds freaking fast. Is it the truck? Oh, okay. No, there's an older car right there. See it? I was wondering. All right. I'm gonna slow down so stream can see it. Stream, look at the truck. Should we race him? I'll smoke that thing.
823 4648 4648.
That was like $20 in gas. I'm never doing that again. No. Sherman to Armenta. Detour right on Sherman. Oh God. We are cooked.
Possible gate code 7027.
Well, I guess we're going right on Armenta. On Sherman. What if I have driving anxiety and I don't know what to do? They putting caution tape on? I'm scared. I can't see.
My 66 Chevrolet Super Sport is a 327, 335 that gets 19 feet per gallon.
All right, bet. Thanks, Zach. Damn, look at this traffic because of that construction. Well, you guys are getting a lot longer drive than I initially anticipated. Lana doesn't watch when we're in the valley. She hates it. Avoid a hazel between Van Home.
Another last no text when you possibly at an address 2802 Mountain Ridge, vehicle is subject going to be in a vehicle number 36 with a license plate 7 Mary Williams.
Yeah, Phil, where are the valley peeps? They're always like, we want the valley, and then now they're not the valley.
Subject is going to be an Asian male adult, last name Lynn, and Lincoln Isadora. 11/21/1945. Last was near Mountain Ridge. Party was estimated at 1,700 hours. Requesting broadcast for VOL for nothing further at this time. Release date 7/23/2131.
BTW, are there still Valley Girls?
Are you able to
Let me know. Guys, this is a sponsored live stream by the office of Chainco and Clark, a law firm serving Kern County. So if you're local to Kern or you've been injured near there, check them out. Their information in the description of this live stream. Thank you to our sponsor, Chainco and Clark. We'll play a message from one of their clients later tonight.
Occurred at the westbound 118 off ramp at Sepulveda. CPR 2002 West Mini Cooper.
Off ramp to Sepulveda? That doesn't make sense. Oh, no, it's on the 101.
Okay. 6 Miller, no dark complexion, 5'8", wearing a black shirt, dark jeans. Through rock and PR's moving vehicle, code 486, RD 1940.
Guys, we'll go see the coin shop guy right now.
Dual illness, 5928 Woodman Avenue, apartment 106, first floor, subject, middle black, 10 years, appearance and autistic, mood disorder, for the top of the PRs, code 2 and set 4878, RD 940.
Hello, SoCal, it's Gal Outdoors 4X. Get them likes up 2K people in here.
Let's go. Let's smash that thumbs up button, chat.
Roger, anyone that's ready to offer 2 and
I wonder how much it was on Friday and Saturday night.
I think these trucks are electric. Okay, the 118 or the 101, that makes sense. Sorry guys, I'm not from the valley. I used to stage over there. It's fire. Now I'm medical aid.
Sick person, you're 860, rescue 34 to Perspirations 3019, South Arlington Avenue. Metro for rescue 867, shows en route, everything on there. 10-9, line traffic, Oxnard and Manila, 2 and 4827, RD 946.
I forgot to pick him up. Guys, my friend's with me tonight. She's shy though. I think it was off something.
Ellen's overdose, code 2 and RD 1019, Matt 11 disputed, RD 1065, and code 30 regard RD 1094.
Yeah. I think she's been on here before. No, never on live stream? No. Well, she's run along before.
17 folks seeking a responding identify.
We have Lana with us actually, guys. Say hello, Lana. We'll just act like it's Lana. Someone said I thought I could hear someone laughing earlier. It was me. It was my alter ego. I'm laughing at myself. I'm psychotic. What am I lying about?
801 Terminal Road, RD 19.
Unprotected left here on pole over there. Oh yeah, it's not Lana. Oh, GPS broke. Where do we got to chase at?
1083, verify your request is 10831.
We are. Oh, I want to take it, but I'm gonna be safe. It's a nice Beamer. I don't know. We should have just smacked us. Where at? I ain't hearing nothing. Yeah, it's definitely not coming over. It's a little far from us. Y'all gotta chase. I ain't gotta chase. And every other unit before me. God damn. That scared me. I swear that's never been there before. Yeah, Jose's the chase professional. No chases until the game is over. Let me my computer go quicker. Yo, Kevin, you seen that there before? Man. Might need to get some new shocks after that one. Shit, I'm about to take it to Jiffy Lube. No, I'm kidding. I ain't going there. I'm not letting them touch my car no more. See what I said? No more? I do my own oil changes now, chat. We're almost due for another one already. Like, golly. Some tacos and churros? Oh, I love it. It's so fun. It's like
clear to enter. For
Damn, I already getting gas at Costco. Go, 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 Josiah. Should I make a song about myself?
Translate and mention possible ADW suspect in all 3875 Lancashire, 375 Lancashire at the Universal Studio line. Yes, standing near the bus area, no white wearing a brown hoodie, reporting multiple people in the location of attendance threatening him and 4912.
Studio City, Universal line. Someone's getting threatened with handguns. Yeah, Tony, that fire was insane. You can find the full video or video from it on our Key News YouTube channel. Oh no, 4, 3, 2. They are close. Closing. I know, it's just because I wanted to speed up. Sometimes my feet. So I have this weird thing called a foot twitch, and sometimes it just makes me want to go fast. Where could you? Guys, our coin man's not here. The coin shop man is not here. Maybe he's just late. Whee! Oh, who's this? Just kidding. They're always here. They're here early. They're usually not here till later in the night. The van.
Damn, Josiah ran into the building. LOL.
What? Yeah, he's usually not here till about midnight. Which is weird. I never see them get out. It's a little off.
Truck 20 from Rescue 99. Rescue 30.
Welcome to the stream, guys. If you don't know who I am, my name is Josiah. I'm a breaking news journalist, and here is a little video to help your little imagination.
Well, most
Doing it.
Multiple armed suspect with handguns. So text 911 calls. Code 3 incident 4912.
We are at the coin shop, and nobody, our coin guy is not here, guys.
All unit 15867 responding code 3 from North Audio Station to Street 875 Lacquation Boulevard.
Really?
Verify if the transit occurrence or not.
Nah, they're always here.
Code 3 4919 RD 1909. Support and gesture. 85 cancel support 919 1987 animal handle. All units 79 responding code 3 from support and down charter 12660 last receiving. Mention a screaming woman, Tyrone and Burbank, near Martha Street in the alley. Female unknown, screaming in distress, code 3 incident 4929 RD 943, then I seen it handle door back. Psychological rescue.
That's crazy, Kevin.
INS 966 running code 3 from Tyrone Selena to Tyrone and Burbank. 35 Roger.
Suspect has been Hispanic and black transit to the vehicle to the female Hispanic. 147 on the 493, are you supposed to be